So pretty to me. Before you left me, I was so pretty. Now you're gone. I was so pretty to me. Tell me, why'd you leave me? I was so pretty.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Chronically Moni. In my last video I talked about just kind of like a rundown on everything that was happening. There's a catch up. So here in this video I will be discussing my reasons for doing the weight loss surgery. I am going to be having a gastric sleeve done tomorrow actually. So I'm just gearing up. Today I'm on an all clear liquids diet. So I'm just going to talk about my decision to do the surgery, preparation for the surgery, what I expect after surgery. So in 2018, like I've just been feeling really like tired, lethargic. It doesn't matter if I got 10, 12, 13 hours of sleep, I would wake up feeling tired. And I was just like, something's wrong. So I started taking like B12 vitamins and all that kind of stuff, seeing if they have it. It helped a little bit, but for the most part I was still just blah. So I told my doctor this and he's like, well, let's do a sleep study on you, because I already grind my teeth really bad. I've already worn down all of my enamel, so I have a mouth guard that I sleep with. So he was like, well, let's do a sleep study. So I did a sleep study at home. And they said I have severe sleep apnea. Like it recorded that I stopped breathing 63 times in an hour, which there's only 60 minutes in an hour. So, you know, I really was not breathing well while sleeping. So I got a CPAP machine to help me with that. But I told the doctor, like, I don't want to have a CPAP for the rest of my life. What can I do? Like, how can we fix this? Is there a surgery? And he's like, most times sleep apnea is brought on by weight. And I would say over the past 15 years, I've gained a tremendous amount, even outside of just my lymphedema, swelling, and getting that, like, overall, you know, the birds are flying every time I talk, my stomach. So he's like, well, you can consider doing, I would recommend, based on my BMI and my weight, doing a going to see about maybe doing like a gastric sleeve or a bypass. So I went, he recommended a doctor. I went for the consults. They said I'd be a great candidate for it. So, and they said that will 80, I think the statistic that they put, it was like 83 or 86% of people who have sleep apnea after having a gastric sleeve or bypass no longer have to sleep with a CPAP and, you know, get rid of their. So yeah, so in regards to the sleep apnea, I just want to not have to sleep with a CPAP. Like, it's annoying. I mean, it helps. Like, it's definitely helped me, so I'm grateful for it, don't get me wrong. But if I just need to lose weight to get rid of that, that's what's gonna happen. Now, in regards to, and then outside of sleep apnea, losing weight is supposed to help with lymphedema as well. I tried to like Google Scholar some like research articles. I couldn't really find any direct correlation in terms of like specifically doing this surgery to help lymphedema. But overall, just all the readings over time and even the new developments that read about in regards to lymphedema, always, you know, weight loss will help with that with my condition, you know, because apparently like the fluid like attaches itself to fat cells. So of course, if the fat cells are smaller, that helps to like get rid of some of that fluid easier. So, you know, for both of my condition, sleep apnea and lymphedema, it's going to help me. Now, the reason why I decided to do the surgery too is like, yes, you say, oh, well, Monique, you could lose weight, you could just work out, you can eat right, you could do this, you could do that. I've been trying that. I have been trying that. Like, I had a personal trainer and he was great. I did lose lots of weight, toned up, and some of my areas got stronger in terms of like not being out of breath and having endurance. So that I know works. My relationship with food has always been weird. I'm Jamaican. I grew up like, you better finish your plate, finish your food, type thing. So it didn't matter how much food was on there, I gotta finish the whole thing. And most times it's not the portion size that you should actually eat as a child. It's like an adult portion size. So I grew up just being conditioned to eat like that. And then I didn't know how to feel when I'm full. Like, I thought feeling full was like that sick feeling, which now I know is like you eat too much, you're stuffed. So, you know, just growing up like that and just being conditioned, so it just became a part of how I ate. And then I discovered that I'm an emotional eater. Like, so I always tell people, like, I eat at all emotions. Like, you know how people like, oh, I broke up, I'm sad, I can't eat. No, I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat, and it's going to make me feel good, and I feel warm on the inside. It brings me joy to smell the food and taste it. So that's another thing. And then just like socially, like, I'm in a sorority, I have lots of friends. So, you know, you go out, you go for drinks, you don't just have one drink, you have multiple drinks. You don't just get one margarita, you get a pitcher of margaritas. You don't just eat you don't eat one taco, you eat 5 tacos, and you eat cheese dip and guac and salsa and all of that stuff. So that's just how I have been doing for the last 50, you know, as an adult, like being able to make decisions on my own. That's how I've been eating. I've been eating in like not horrible, like stuff I enjoy. Like Chinese food is like my favorite, and I could go in on that. So Chinese food, Mexican food, Jamaican food. Me and one of my besties, Jessica, we are OG die-hard fans. Like, you can't tell me the food in Italy tastes any better than OG, okay? Olive Garden. You know, we go in there and get the breadsticks and Alfredo sauce, dip it, roll it, eat it, get the shrimp with the little peppers on it. Okay, all right. So as you can see why, you know, I've had to develop a new relationship with food, because it really has been like my #1 friend my whole life at this point. So that's why I decided to do weight loss surgery, because I've done at least 10 different type of diets. I've tried the keto is not for me. I've tried you know, less carbs, cutting out this, cutting out that, green smoothies, Weight Watchers. Like, Weight Watchers did work for me the first go around, but after that I couldn't do, like, the points and how you gave the points and my weight, because a lot of my weight and the number comes from my lymphedema and my swelling. It throws it off. So like the amount of points that I would get would be like way more than I really should be eating, because, you know, it just threw me off. So I just couldn't do Weight Watchers again after that. So I've just tried a lot of things, and I've lost weight temporarily but gained it back. So I just needed something to really like catch me and hold me. So that is why I decided to do weight loss surgery. So now and plus I have some friends that have done it, and they've had great results. And, you know, everybody I've come in contact with that either knows somebody's done it, they've done it themselves, has like just spoken highly of the procedure. So that's why I decided to do it. Then so I went in for my consults, and my insurance company required me to do 6 months prior to the surgery of meeting with a nutritionist. The program that I went to, which is close, is like in my home where I live, it's close to where I live. They have a really great program the Gwinnett medical staff, nutrition, they're excellent. So it's just been a really good experience. So, you know, I'm not scared. I set a goal to lose 150 pounds. I hope to lose more because that's combined with my lymphedema, trying to get the fluid off my legs some more, and of course just the rest of me, you know, weight wise. So right now, when I weighed in on May 1st, when I first started the partial liquid diet in preparation for the surgery, I was 363. 363 pounds, yes. And I took some other measurements because I know, like I said, because of the lymphedema, how the scale registers me can be thrown off just if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do with my legs, or, you know, something happened and I didn't wrap, whatever the case may be, that kind of throws me off a little bit. And or it could just like give me a great number because, you know, I peed 3 days straight all night, you know, wrapped up. So I could have lost 10-15 pounds. You know, you've seen my videos before where I, you know, in a week I've lost 20 pounds of fluid. So, you know, just trying to keep that balance. I did do some measurements as well, so I'll show and share my measurements, where I measured in on May 1st to where I'm measuring in now prior to surgery, the day prior to surgery. So I'll keep you updated on my measurements and how much weight I've lost. But yeah, I hope to be, I want to be, my goal is to be under 250, really. Like when I went away, and I think I talked about this in a previous video, when my first two videos, when I went away to Siskin rehab in Tennessee, when they had an inpatient rehab, I was able to get down to like 275, and I kind of stopped there. I've never been able to get to like 250, so my goal is to be under 250. Now I don't know how long it's going to take me to get there. They average say that a lot of people can lose up to like between 70 and 100 plus pounds in the first year of this. So, you know, I'm just gonna keep doing the things I know I'm supposed to do, taking the advice of the nutritionist, going to the monthly meetings that they have at the weight loss clinics to keep me strong, to keep me going. It's not gonna be easy, but this is a choice, this is a journey. I don't want to get back to where I was health-wise. So I just have to dedicate myself to this and live my life with a small stomach and eating smaller portions. So yeah, that is it. I mean, so I will keep you guys abreast. I'll keep you along, bring you on the journey. Follow me on my Instagram, Chronically Lonely. I'm always posting little tidbits there on how I'm feeling, what's going on. So for more quick updates, check out my Instagram at Chronically Moni. And my Facebook, Chronically Moni, I'll also be posting there, sharing the same video. So if you're not on Instagram, check me out on Facebook. But I will be posting a new video probably about a week or so after surgery, because I can't really gauge the pain, because they said it's about a 2-week recovery period. So, you know, depending on how I'm feeling after surgery and everything, I'll post more about that and the post-surgery diet and process in that next video. So I appreciate you guys for watching and coming on this journey with me. Subscribe, share. Thanks. Bye guys.